Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hypergamous Journey and Happy New Year. So, I have to put my 2 cents in about Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens. Simone, the well decorated Olympic gymnast, who is in her mid to late 20s, and so is her husband, Jonathan Owens. I didn't watch the whole video. I saw clips of the video, the interview that her husband did, and I just felt bad for Simone. The way that she felt it necessary to pursue her husband, and the way that he talked about his attraction to her, the way she smiled and giggled and things of that nature while he's making these very questionable comments about how they met, his attraction to her, etc. And after the interview and the backlash that he received, she felt compelled to defend him instead of him defending himself by getting on social media and saying whatever needed to be said to defend his wife. And as my understanding is that she ended up defending him instead of the reverse. Also, this brought to mind a post that Lupita Nyong'o, forgive me if I mispronounce her last name, but when she announced through social media that she was dating Salima Masakela, Hugh Masakela's son, I read that she was the first to reveal the relationship on her social media pages or accounts. And he did not publicly claim her. Then months later, she has to go back, retract, and say that she was horribly deceived, whatever she did, and how she has to grieve publicly for the breakup. When I say, well, if you had not done that, then you wouldn't have to publicly grieve. And he has social media pages. I didn't see her. No one said she was on them. I didn't go looking, but she wasn't on them. But he was on hers. And it seems like this is a trend with women. We post about our relationships and our mates on social media pages, but the men don't do that for us. So we have to stop that. We have to stop posting our men on social media pages and let them do it first. Because these celebrities have more social media pages than probably normal people do, and influencers do. They have social media pages. I would like to think I'm an influencer at a very low level, but I'm not going to post my 4-month-old relationship on any social media pages. I talk about him in very general terms because it's what I do. And if we don't work out, we don't work out. But nobody knows who he is, has seen pictures of him or anything like that. And as far as I know, he doesn't have a social media, extensive social media page that he posts to on a regular basis. So stop. Just stop. And stop approaching these dudes. Tony Gaskins did a very good video that broke down like mate attraction and beauty and symmetry and all that stuff and the European standard of beauty. Culturally, each culture or ethnic group has their own definition of what's beautiful and what's pretty. And unfortunately, more and more countries and people are accepting the European standard of beauty, unfortunately. So, no one is saying that Jonathan Owens at this channel, and Tony didn't say it either. Nobody that I've listened to and subscribed to says that Simone Biles is unattractive. But she doesn't meet the European standard of beauty, and neither do I. And neither do most African American people or African of the, what is called diasporic people do. Most of us don't. But we make do with what we've been given by birth and God and come up with our own version of beauty. And to me, forgive me if I'm biased here, but I do think that African American women are pretty creative when it comes to our natural beauty. And we tend to set the standard when you want to get outside of the European standard of beauty. So what I'm saying is that we take what we have and we make it beautiful for ourselves. Our hair textures, the way we accessorize, and maybe, it might be other cultures, but I'm just talking about what I know for sure about the African American culture. So please don't be offended. I'm not saying we're better or anything like that. I'm just saying we're very creative of how we show up when we're confident about the way that we were born. That's all I'm saying. So, Simone Biles, who I think has a beautiful smile and is really cute, I feel like if you're gonna wear a weave, get it fixed or have it done or something, because she has lots of money and she can do that. But most of the pictures that I've seen of her wearing her weave looks a little bit undone and unkept. And what I'm saying is, if you're gonna wear a weave, wear it. And if you're not gonna wear it, don't wear it, but always make sure that you're just looking good. And she's a wealthy woman to be looking kind of half done most of the time in the pictures that I've seen, except for her wedding pictures. So what I find sad is that she had to pursue him. He said it, and now she's showing or maybe people are going to her Instagram account and copying the pictures and posting them everywhere, and maybe she's uploading all these pictures with her and her husband and basically thumbing her nose at people and I got a ring and you didn't, and that kind of stuff makes me feel really, really bad for her, because no one's wishing that she gets a divorce. I'm certainly not. But when you go harder for your man than he goes for you, that's never good. Never, ever good. Celebrity or not. I have found in my personal life that when a woman goes harder for her husband or her boyfriend or her partner harder than he goes for her, it's not good. It's not good, because the reverse should be happening. He should be on social media defending what he said rather than her going on social media defending what he said. And what I've seen is that he gives these very brief, curt responses to whatever she posts first. Like maybe 3-word responses. Chrissy another influencer that I listen to and subscribe to, she did 2 videos on them. And she went, I mean, when Chrissy and Chloe do reviews of whatever's trending, they do extensive research. I mean, they go back. Chrissy went back and picked out posts her husband did, Jonathan Owens, in I think 2015 regarding gymnastics and the coach, and to prove that what he said, he didn't know who Simone Biles was and her Olympic accomplishments and achievements, that he wasn't being completely honest. And that there's a possibility that he married her for money and clout and the followers that she had, and that he's not really a good football player. I don't know anything about football. And so Chrissy has her videos about that. But what I want to focus on is Simone chasing that man and contacting him first. That never works out. When I was her age, I tried it once or twice. And it barely works out when he chases you or contacts you. It barely works out when he contacts you, depending on what you want. But it barely works out when he contacts you first. So what makes us think as women, mature and younger, what makes us think that it's going to work if we contact him first? The whole point of the man contacting you first and asking you on dates, and constantly asking you on dates until you're in a committed relationship of whatever nature that you want, is so that we know he wants us. You become insecure when you make first contact, because now you're setting up a pattern that he is the one, that you are the one that's going to be initiating getting together, going on dates, calling, all of that. I've done it in my 20s. It doesn't work. And it makes you go deeper and deeper into self-doubt. Does he really like me? If I don't call him, will he call me? Well, I'm going to stop calling him. And now you're waiting for him to call you. And then the thing just fizzles out. Simone. I just feel really bad for her. I really do. I just really do. And you know, social media doesn't go anywhere. So she's posting all of these retaliation photos and smart response photos, and, you know, doing, you know, things that an immature person would do or a person her age would do, I guess. And I just want to see somebody who loves her for her, you know? And she's young enough to have gotten with a man that could give her the world. He doesn't make as much money as she is. She's a decorated Olympic gymnast. And I think Chrissy said she has like 4 or 5 different kinds of gymnastics techniques named after her. The Biles this, the Biles that. All of these different, like the Biles triple twist or triple turn in the air, land on your feet. She has all of these things that are named after her. And then she gets with this guy that she has to chase, who didn't even say that he really loved her. I mean, at least in the clip. I mean, maybe she did. I didn't do all of that because I just felt bad. I just felt bad. So what am I saying? I don't care how old you are, what your age is, what your ethnicity is. Men come after us, okay? Men come after us. When a man wants you, you will know. There will be no doubt in your mind he wants you. Now, for what purpose? Initially, it's for getting laid. Him. But after that, you know, if you find some things in common, time will only tell and reveal. We got to be, my mother used to say you have to pray as well as watch. Watch as well as pray, or pray as well as watch. is what he's doing and saying in alignment? How do you feel? So I'm hoping that Simone has really found her forever person, that they grow together, and that she finds the love and acceptance that she really wants and needs. Tony Gaskins, I believe he's the one who said that the way that Jonathan Owens was talking like he's the prize, he said he's the prize, that she might be suffering some emotional abuse at home, allegedly, behind closed doors. I hope that's not true. I hope that is not true. And Simone Biles is a pretty petite young woman. And I hope that Jonathan can give her the love that she deserves. Thank you for watching. And in 2024, I will be going live. Stay tuned for the date. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. I'm a little nervous, but it's time to take my channel to the next level. I have over 600 subscribers, close to a little bit over 450 videos. So every year I try to up my game. Yeah, so I'm going to up it in that way. I'm not really one for editing. I just want this to be really light, easy, and present the information as authentically as I can. And yes, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Click on the notification bell. Go to Amazon to look at these beautiful journals that I have. Affirmation journals. What else? And stay tuned for the live announcements. Thank you for watching. And what? Happy New Year. Bye.